because you about to be an ATLien.
What else went on today in the news besides Candy? We talked about Wendy. Oh, Dave Chappelle and Netflix now. I don't know what it is about the closer that's got the internet in a hubbub about Dave Chappelle talking about transgenders, turfs, everything that he talked about in the special. If y'all haven't watched the special, watch the special. But the LGBTQ community is in their feelings yet again. You know, he pushed the envelope in his sticks and stones, and now he has pushed the envelope yet again in the closer. Now, in the closer, Dave Chappelle, seemed to open up a bit more about, some of his experiences with the trans community.
Sometimes the funniest thing to say is mean. Remember, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because it's funny. Let's play.
And in doing so, he managed to, I guess, offend. I wasn't offended, but I'm not trans, so I can't speak for them. But on the other hand, trans often speak for us women when we tell them we don't want to be called fish and we don't want to be called cis, and they say, shut up, that's what you are. So I don't know where I stand in this argument. Anywho, but with Netflix have been getting the brunt of the backlash because a bunch of different organizations have been coming down talking about, Dave Chappelle should be canceled, pull the show, do all of this. But now Netflix has spoken up and said, listen, we ain't pulling nothing. In fact, what Netflix did do was suspend some people who tried to protest during a meeting in their organization. They suspended a trans employee who tweeted about the Dave Chappelle special. Oh Lord, this is too much. Netflix has suspended a trans employee who tweeted about Dave Chappelle's comedy special, The Closer. In the stand-up set, which was released October 5th, Chappelle doubles down on his jokes about LGBTQ groups. The next day, Netflix software engineer Tierra Field tweeted about Chappelle, writing that the comedian, quote, attacks the trans community and the very validity of transness in the special. Now, here is the actual tweets. I have to show y'all, so y'all don't think I be making stuff up, honey. This is the trans person, and they wrote, I work at Netflix. Yesterday, we launched another Chappelle special where he attacks the trans community and the very validity of transness, all while trying to pit us against other marginalized groups. You're going to hear a lot of talk about offense. We are not offended. So he's saying he's not. Well, she's saying they are saying they're not offended. I'm so confused. But anyway, the tweet thread went viral, quickly spiraling into a conversation about free speech and cancel culture. Netflix then suspended Field along with two other employees for trying to attend a director level meeting they weren't invited to. Another trans employee is quitting the company over how the special and Field's comments were handled. In a statement, a Netflix spokesperson pushed back against the idea that Field was suspended for tweeting, stating it's absolutely untrue to say that we have suspended any employee for tweeting about this show. Our employees are encouraged to disagree openly, and we support their right to do so. The special has sparked significant controversy inside of Netflix. Shortly after it came out, employees started asking pointed questions about whether or not trans people were included in the decision to air the special and where the company draws the line between commentary and transphobia. So the CEO actually says, issued a statement of his own, and he says, CEO Ted Sarandis says, it never feels good when people are hurting, especially our colleagues. You should also be aware that some talent may join third parties in asking us to remove the show in coming days, which we are not going to do. He added, several of you have also asked where we draw the line on hate. We don't allow titles on Netflix that are designed to incite hate or violence, and we don't believe The Closer crosses that line. I recognize, however, that distinguishing between commentary and harm is hard, especially within the stand-up with stand-up comedy, which exists to push boundaries. Some people find the art of stand-up to be mean-spirited, but our members enjoy it, and it's an important part of our content offering. So, in other words, Netflix said, kick rocks, we not doing nothing. We paid him, he gave us what we paid for, and there's that. If you don't like it, don't watch it. There are other things that, straight people don't watch. I'm just confused as to why people are really offended by a comedy special. There are worse things that people have said, but there's that. Netflix knew Chappelle was unedited. His show did evoke hate. I don't know. I don't know that it did. I disagree. They mad because he told the trans they all came from a woman. They did. So what's the harm in that? I don't understand. If y'all want to tell me how I'm misunderstanding where all the offense is coming from, you tell me, because I done told y'all for 2-3 years now how I'm offended by being called cis, how I'm offended by trans people and gay people who constantly demean women by their body parts. I'm offended by the misogyny in the gay community. So you tell me what the issue is, because I don't see one. Anywho, I digress.